thing. I don't know how to write the title. How do I write the title? I wonder how I write the title. I don't even know how to write the title. I have so many things I need to do. How y'all feel this morning? Y'all come on in. Did you hear me? Get on up and through here. We might as well. Yeah, we might as well get on up and through here, y'all. We might as well. This morning, yeah. We might as well bring the pain. We might as well. Ain't no reason not to at this moment. We off the launching pad already. Shoot. I don't think that we can even return back to the original launching pad that we launched from October 15th, 2022. I don't think I can do it. What's good with y'all this morning? I had to go hot this morning. Y'all know yesterday I was drinking my carrot juice. But this morning I felt like I needed something warm in my stomach. You feel me? I needed something warm this morning. So guess what I'm sipping on? I'm sipping on alfalfa. What y'all do this morning? Come on in. How y'all doing? How's it going? How's life been treating you? So I got on up this morning. Still got up early enough to be here. Probably about 9:24 is when I came out the bathroom and still made it here. Sat down before 9:40 and still didn't click the go live button until 9:58. And so I'm like, just to set everything up and get everything established, get everything according to where it needs to be, it still was 9:58. And I had a whole bunch of time this morning. You heard what I said? A whole bunch of time. That's that Miami lingo. Got a whole bunch of time. How y'all doing over here, YouTube? What they do? How's everything going? I ran out of my Palo Santo. I ran out my holy wood. And I haven't had an opportunity to go pick up, any more of my holy wood to burn. But I feel like that's what I need this morning to open up my chakras and align my do the alignment and the balancing and the harmonious construct that we need. I need that lighter Palo. Maybe I'll do a regular lavender this morning. That's what I need. I don't have no Palo. But how y'all feel this morning? Y'all come on in. Come on in. Y'all see I got this lab jacket on this morning. And I felt like the universe said, cover your shoulders with my shawl. So I got them both on this morning, y'all. I ain't never had both of them on my live. I ain't never had to put on both. The shawl, prayer shawl, and the lab jacket. I guess I got to go in on both sides of them spectrums right there. But y'all know I ain't scared. I'll do whatever need to be done. In order to reach the mind of the people, I do it. Maybe sometimes you got to sacrifice your own. I felt like I wanted to say life just then. Maybe you got to sacrifice your own life. Ooh, I don't know why I felt like I wanted to say the word life. But do you have to sacrifice your own life in order to reach the mind of the people? If I look back over this world, I would have to say yes. Martin had to do it. Malcolm had to do it. Wow, I ain't even sit out here this morning to talk about this, y'all. Marcus Garvey had to do it. There was a lot of M's right there, huh? Malcolm, Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King. I wonder did they have to sacrifice their lives in order to reach the mind of the people? So, I don't know. We'll figure it out as time progresses. At this moment right now in time, I don't have no other choice but to go forward. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing over here? YouTube, what's good? Facebook families and friends, what's happening with y'all? Y'all good? It's a beautiful space to be here. Y'all know. About to get ready. Y'all ready? Talk to me. Tell me if you're ready. On the march, get set, ready. You ready? Nah, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. You ain't ready. On the march, get set, ready. Nope. I'm gonna stop playing with y'all right now. I promise you, I'm gonna stop playing with y'all. Hey, look, boy, this little information that just came to the table with. You know I have to come to the table. And at the same time, before I can even start this morning, I gotta put on the light. You ready? On the march, because we can't operate in darkness in the hourglass. We're gonna have to bring everything to the light. Because that's where I believe that the universe would have me to be, is to stand in the light of it all. So we got to put our feet in the alkaline side of conscientiousness. That's where the light, that's the top side of the hourglass. So the top side of the hourglass is light. The bottom side of the hourglass has to be darkness. There's only two things that you have to consider. And so if the top side is light and the bottom side is darkness, then at the same time, where does positivity go? Is on the top side of the hourglass. Negativity has to be at the bottom. Just like your wins have to be at the top side of the hourglass, your losses have to be at the bottom. It's just, I don't know. That's just the way he's giving it to me. But anyway, I'll share that a little bit later. On the march, get set, ready, go. Hey, what they do, y'all? What's good with you? Come on in the house. Did you hear me? Come on in the house. Not the house. The house. Come on in the house. Get outside the elements. Come in from the outside elements and come in and gather around the table. Did you hear me? I said, come on in from the outside elements in the earth and come on in and gather around the table. Ooh-wee. So come on in and gather around the table of your own thoughts and your own mind and your own ideologies, and your own understandings and your own comprehensions and your own, I need to keep going, consistencies. Just bring them all. Bring everything to the table. And so I'm here this morning. You know, y'all know, I don't think it wouldn't be like me if I don't come in here with a quick little situation that drop into the minds of the people. And so as I drink my look, I drink. Good morning, how you doing? Look, as I drink, this is a whole foot. This right here, y'all got to be real true tea drinkers in order to have this one right here. If you got anything, this little contraption right here, then you're a real true tea drinker. Yes, you are. So this morning, I have a strainer full of alfalfa. So this is alfalfa, y'all. I want to introduce alfalfa to y'all. Y'all know that I don't come and I don't give y'all and offer y'all anything until I've done it myself, until I've tasted it myself, until I've endured it myself. And so this is my second week. I almost ran out of my alfalfa, but y'all check this out right quick. Y'all know horses eat alfalfa. And that lady said, "A horse eat alfalfa?" At my little store down there. She said, horses eat alfalfa. You see how strong and big a horse is? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, well, horses eat alfalfa. Alfalfa benefits.
Here's a summary from MedicineNet. 7 health benefits of alfalfa. Helps blood clotting. Lowers the risk of chronic diseases. Improves blood sugar levels. Lowers cholesterol. Acts as a natural diuretic. Relieves menopausal symptoms. It promotes respiratory health.
I ain't gonna repeat it, y'all. But anyway, I'm drinking my alfalfa. I'm drinking my hot alfalfa. It's like my second or third week. It's good. I put like a tablespoon of agave in it. You know, you can't use nothing white. You can't use no flour. You can't use no sugar. I don't know. But anyway, I did the alfalfa this morning, and it's real good going down. So I'm sipping my alfalfa as I prepare my mind and my thoughts and my understandings holistically to give the mind of the people a jerk. Maybe I gotta stab you. Maybe I need to nudge you with my elbow in your rib in order to understand this one. Because at the same time, right now in my own personal life, I have to do this. And y'all know I share things with y'all based on the fact that what I'm going through sometimes. And I think all people do that. I think every orator, every speaker, every minister, every pastor, every preacher, every evangelist, sometimes the universe will give, the people downloads, and then they'll come and share it to the mind of the people through their own understandings and comprehensions. And so at the same time, I'm no different from any other speaker. I'm just here called by the universe, I guess. You heard what I said? Called by the universe, I guess. Nah, I ain't guessing on that. I was just trying to see if y'all understood what I was saying. I ain't guessing. I know that I've been called to open the laptop and speak to the minds of the people. That's why I can close my eyes and talk to y'all. I don't have to look at y'all, but I still see you. Did you hear me? I said, I don't have to look at you, but I still see you. I see you peeping around corners and peeping around curtains with a little blind trying to peep into what's being said. I see what you're doing. It's okay. Keep peeping. Maybe you'll get pulled. Ooh-wee. I say keep peeping, and maybe you'll eventually get pulled into the right frame of mind, into the right frame of thought, into the right frame of conscientiousness, into the right value of who you are in the earth. Maybe I got to pull you into your value and your worth in the earth. So I don't have a problem pulling. As you peep our pull. Ooh, let me stop. Hey, look, hey, boy, y'all better leave me alone up and through here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, y'all better, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, as y'all peep our pull, I promise you, it ain't through no foolery. It ain't through no foolery. It's through the very essence of what's going on and what's happening in the universe at the moment. So I'm here this morning to just proclaim, herald, and into the atmosphere that this particular thing I have to do. I'm sure once I deliver this word and once I operate within this session by which he's called me to since October 15th, 2022, I've been here on assignment, speaking into the minds of the people. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning to tell somebody under the sound of my voice that you're going to have to adopt this slogan in your own life. I guarantee you'll feel it once I say it. You'll feel it. Once I say this slogan, y'all see the title of it already on Facebook. I got to learn how to put titles on all of my sessions on YouTube. But that's another thing right now. All I know is I need somebody that's a marketing major that know how to market these things appropriately, and then eventually, as time progresses, I'll be in a position to bless the people and bless the mind of the people, metaphorically, monetarily, all the leads. I want to be able to financially. I want to be able to somebody call me about 100. I want to be able to have the 100, it's available for them to just go ahead on this and don't even sweat it. You probably, people call you about 1,000. Hey, look, I need $1,000. And if the universe say, give it to them, I just want to be in a position to do that. I want to be able to go to a ministry and say, y'all begging for millions. You're asking people for millions. You're draining the community for millions when we just came out of a pandemic. Here go. You need $1 million. Don't ask the people no more. Here is a tithe towards the million. Don't stop asking. Stop draining the community for $1 million. We just came out of a pandemic, and I want to be able to just write $1 million check and say, okay, save them and let that money go to their households and get them according to their own legacy. That's the word. Let them go and establish their own legacies within their family so they can the children's children can still have $1 million. But if you're draining the black community out of the $1 million, here go the $1 million right here. Now leave them alone. I want to be able to just do that. But anyway, I don't know why my mind ticking like this right now, y'all. I don't know why my mind and my brain is ticking in the capacity by which I see it. And all I'm doing right now is standing outside of the situation, looking down in on it. And as we move and as we see and as we understand and comprehend, I just believe that right now we're, the pull is so heavy. It's pulling heavy on the community as a whole. So we just need to lighten up because give everybody time enough to restore and replenish and restorate. You know what I'm saying? In our finances, in our love, we done lost loved ones. We done lost these people and then we done paid for funerals out of cash and drained us. And then you still asking for the millions. Ooh-wee. I don't know what happened to the last millions we gave. But anyway, that's not here nor there. I'm just here to tell somebody on the sound of my voice. If it doesn't evolve me, then at this very moment, it can't involve me. Ooh-wee. I say if it doesn't evolve, EVOLVE, me, then it can't involve, INVOLVE, me. So if it don't evolve me, then it can't involve me at this moment of my life. At this moment of my life, I really need to evolve, to be made better, to go forward. And so right now, at this moment in time, if it doesn't evolve me and it keeps draining me of my resources, then it can't involve me, soldier. Hey, ma'am, it can't involve me right now. You can't involve me with that right now. You're draining me of my resources, of my presence, of my restoration, of my replenishing. Isn't a time in the earth for everything? I remember somewhere in that black book, it said that it's a time for everything. So sometimes it's a time to give, and it's a time to be selfish in your giving. I ain't even sit down here this morning to say all this. I said sometimes in life, it's a time for everything. So if it's a time to, they said it's a time to live, then it's a time to die. It's a time to kill. And he says it's a time for everything in the earth. And so we got to make sure that we're on the right time, in the right season, operating with the right thoughts, operating with the right mindset shift that has to happen in order for us to become the better version of ourselves that we can become. And so I'm here this morning. Never mind me, y'all. I'm just here under my own thoughts about what I see in the earth at this moment. It's a drain. I almost see a portal. Trying not to say that word. That's portaling money out of the black community. Ooh-wee. I don't know if it's for their own selfish involvements or their own selfish ways. I don't know what I just see it. It's a pull for $1 million. We just came out of a pandemic. We just buried our loved ones. We just had all these things. Why not go to the powers that be? Pull it from them. But anyway, I ain't stepped down here to say all this. I'm just telling you what's in my heart and in my mind and my spirit to say into the minds of the people. Be careful that we don't just continue to pour, and at the same time, we don't even have a reservoir for tough times that's getting ready to come through all these things that's getting ready to come back down through the pike. It's all things that's facing us that we're getting ready to come back around through the pipe. And if we done drained all our resources, keep pouring millions of dollars into, constructs or narratives or ideologies in the earth, through these sectors, then what are we gonna be at when it's time for us to need the resources that we pouring out of? Where's when it's gonna come time for us to replenish or reharvest what we have? So sometimes we might have to hold on to what we got, y'all. That's what I feel right now. Hold on to what you have. If you got $1 million, hold on to it. Don't just keep giving it out, because it's a time for everything. This just might be the time to replenish, restore, restorate our resources, so that we, when another pandemic hit, we'll be in a position to ward our way through it financially, with some financial strength or stability. And so that's where I am right now. So I'm just sharing my thoughts and my mind and my conscious thoughts and my understandings as we move on this odyssey and this journey called life. So right now, I got to do this before I can go any further. I just welcome Welcome to the Hourglass Era, where the sands of time converge in the morning, Monday through Thursday within the 9 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, and I am on assignment. Allow us, YouTube, allow us, Facebook, to guide as we delve into the depths of our conscious minds and to navigate the interwoven pathways of our thoughts. Join me on this thought-provoking journey where we explore the spiritual, intellectual, and physical realms, peering into the very essence of health awareness and holistic understandings. Everything on this earth is symbolic of the hourglass concepts. Its center represents neutrality, balance, a pivotal metaphor for our journey. Just as the pH transition from acidity to alkalinity, so too must we navigate our thoughts from discordance to harmony. It's about transversing the realms of the 7 chakras, unlocking the spiritual experiences, and aligning the conscious selves with the greater aspect of life. Each session here unravels the unexplored and conscious thoughts of human existence, inviting you to awaken, transcend, and comprehend the vast expansions of our inner world. So, come, tune in, and let us embark together on this extraordinary odyssey towards enlightenment. How y'all feel this morning? How y'all doing this morning? Hope all is well as we move and as we transition and as we expand our thoughts, as we expand our minds past the narratives. I'm telling you, we got to go past the narratives by which people are keep having us under a certain trance, if you will. When we feel like it's a certain situation that's pulling us, you know, it's a certain situation that's pulling us in a certain direction. And so at the same time, I'm seeing the pull. I'm seeing the pull out of the pockets of the people. That's what I see. I see people reaching for the pockets of the people. I didn't once see this like this. I ain't once see this like this, y'all. I didn't once look at it from this perspective. I don't know what's happening to the situation where I'm actually being enlightened and I'm being expanded in my thoughts and in my mind to see the pull out the pockets of the people, especially when we all are out here in a struggle. I don't think everybody out here in a struggle. I know some people out here doing extremely well. But the people that's out here in the struggle, we should be made to feel bad about the fact that you put $1 million price tag on a situation and then tell the pockets of the people, hey, move towards this $1 million struggle. Move toward this $1 million plan or this $1 million purpose. And it's causing the people to struggle in their own situation and then may feel bad about the situation when you don't have it to give. And so I don't know what I don't like what I be seeing sometimes. I'm starting not to like it. I'm starting to view it from a whole other perspective now. And I'm trying not to. I'm in a fight right now, y'all. And so that's maybe why he told me to put the lab jacket on so we can go into the labs of our minds and see our own thoughts and understand our own conscientiousness. And then he said, put my cloth over your shoulder so you can be protected from anything that might come from the wilds. So you can be protected by me. So they got to get through all those layers before they can even come for me in that aspect. So I'm just here talking. Y'all never mind me. It's okay. I'm just here to speak into the minds of the people. And so I'm here to tell somebody, if it doesn't evolve you at this moment, did you hear me? I said, if it doesn't evolve you, if it doesn't derive or emerge or expand or grow or mature, unfold you, if it doesn't evolve you at this very moment, it cannot have the ability to involve you. You heard me? If it don't evolve you, then it can't involve you. It just cannot at this moment. If it's not here to build you up, to make you better, to increase your wealth, to give you your betterment, then at this very moment, it might not have the ability to involve you. Because now we got to evolve, y'all. We have to go to the next level of our understanding and conscientiousness and holistic awarenesses. That's where I'm at. So if it don't evolve you, then it can't involve you. So I'm here this morning to tell somebody, open your eyes to the understanding and see. You might have to close your physical eye, y'all. In order to understand what's happening right now, you might have to close your physical eye and allow your intuition eye, your sixth chakra, your third eye to be open and aligned in order to see it from the capacity by which it's being shown. But if you're closed and your third eye is closed, then what I'm saying right now will be considered foolery or foolishness. Because you can't see it, you can't adapt, you don't have the intuition enough power in your pineal and your pituitary gland to even be open and aware. That means it's clogged and out of balance. Because anybody will hear my heart from a pure perspective will understand. I'm saying this from a pure-hearted perspective. If it doesn't evolve you at this moment, it can't involve you. It just cannot. If it ain't evolving you, if it ain't gonna make you better, if it ain't going to increase your value, if it ain't going to increase your monetary understanding, then how are you going to let something that doesn't evolve you involve you? Ooh-wee. And so I'm just here. I ain't if it ain't gonna change your it ain't gonna change your mm, mm, wow. Wow. Mm. If it ain't gonna advance you, if it's not gonna increase you, if it's not gonna induce you, if it won't emerge you, if it don't have the capacity to expand you, then at this moment, I don't think that it should involve us. We're gonna have to be attentively aware of what's happening in the earth at this moment. And so I'm just here. I'm here to tell somebody, if it don't develop you as a person, if it doesn't develop your overall financial stability, if it's not evolving you to the point that you will be able to turn around and help the people, then at this moment in time, it can't involve you. You don't have the ability to let it involve you to the point that it would prevent you from evolving. So I'm here to tell somebody, if it doesn't evolve me, then it can't involve me. Did you hear me? I say, if it doesn't evolve me, if it doesn't expand me, if it doesn't increase me, if it doesn't endure me, if it doesn't bring me to the moment of the time where I can reach back and help the people, then at this moment, it doesn't have the ability, I don't have the ability to allow it to involve me if it can't evolve me. And so I'm here on assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I'm just here to provoke thought. People get mad at you for thinking your own thoughts. I'm noticing people will get mad at you when you bounce to your own beat. When you bounce to the beat of your own drum, people will get mad at you because they see that they don't have the ability to lure you down pathways and mindset shifts that will ultimately lead to your demise. If you're not careful, it will lead you to your financial demise. If you're not careful, it'll lead you down a pathway of lack in your own home. That's the part that I'm seeing. That's the part that he showed me, that if you're not careful, you will be walking towards your lack by repetitively keep giving all the time. You'll be actually moving towards a spirit of lack, almost like the same way they do when they put a season in time at the end of the year, the last I don't want to call it paganistic holiday, but the last holiday, they'll put it right at the end of the year so they could drain you of all your stuff going into the new year. Man, wow. And so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. At this moment, I feel a tug on my heart. Y'all know I feel a tug on my heart heavy this morning, based on the fact of what I keep seeing and I'm understanding and comprehension. And I keep trying to turn a deaf ear and a deaf eye to it, but I see it so clear. And I'm like, man, why are you showing me this? I'm going to him and asking him, why are you showing me this at this moment? Why you want me to see this? Why you want me to see it from this perspective? I didn't used to look at it from this perspective because I was the ones that was always here, get And now he's saying, no, it's a season of restoration. It's a season to replenish what you once had. You can't keep giving out the reservoir. The reservoir gonna run out. And then you gonna run out the reservoir. Can you go to the people that you keep giving to and ask them for some of that back? And the majority of the time, you got to go through too much red tape to get it back. They want to know everything. They want to know all your whole background information. What made you be in this position before you can even get some of the investment back? They want to know everything about what got you in the. It's so draining. You probably give up in the midst of the ask. You probably give up in the midst of asking, based on the fact there's going to be all this red tape and all these paperwork that you got to fill out in order to kind of like even get some of the I don't want to call it what it is, man. All right, y'all. I don't know why I'm sitting here with this one right here this morning. I know why. because I see clearly. You start seeing clearly, your situation is out in balance. You're in balance. You're in harmony. You can see. You can understand. It's clear. And it's with clarity that you see this stuff. So if it doesn't evolve me at this moment, sir, hey, baby girl, if you can't help evolve me to the person or to the financial capacity or to the spiritual situation or to the mental situation or to the even the bodily physical situation, if it can't evolve me to the point you can help me become better, then at this moment it can't involve me. Just give me some time. Give me some time to restore and replenish what I once had that I gave out to you. Give me some time to replenish it. Don't keep draining me of the resources that I already have, because it's been a drain for the last 3 or 4, 5 years through the pandemic. We've all been drained. We've all been drained. We've been drained of even family members out of our homes, out of our families. We'll never see these people ever again. They drained even the family member. My son was drained. My mom was drained out of this world. Give me some time to restore. Give me some time to replenish. Give me some time to recalibrate my thoughts and my mind and my awarenesses towards what's the next move to become the millionaire that I need to become. I seen a slogan yesterday that I wanted to bring into the minds of the people. He said, remember the promise. It was my brother, Jay-Z. I just seen this slogan. He said, remember the promise that you made as a little child, as a little person in where you are. Remember the promise that you made. Remember that you said that you wanted to become a millionaire. You wanted to be the first millionaire of your family. You wanted to be the first wealthy person remember that promise you made. Remember when they used to come around and say, what you want to be when you grow up? And maybe everybody you say a fireman. They ain't say fireman. A fireman. I want to be a police officer. You know, what's the other one? A doctor. What's the other one? A lawyer. All of the prestigious things that we consider prestigious in the earth, we always had a vision to be that. And so the universe say, tell them to go backwards and remember the promise that they made to themselves as a child. Remember that promise you made to yourself as a little kid, laying in your bed, in the bunk bed, on the top bunk. You remember that? When you was laying in the corner, you say, I want to be this. Remember the promise you made to yourself. And then put the strategical plans in place to accomplish the promise. A lot of us have not even met the promise. Who would ever think right now I would be here standing and talking to the minds of the people? I didn't never say that in as a kid. Oh, I want to be an orator, or I want to be a speaker, or I want to be a person of influence. I want to be a person of impact that's impactful to the mind of the people. I never said that then. But now I got to remember the promise that I did make to myself. That I wouldn't mind being the first wealthy person in the family where I could sit back and create a legacy for the children that I wasn't even actively involved in. I can say that now because I'm healed, because of situations that I'm writing about in my book that would let me know that it wasn't my fault that the child's mother said the child wasn't mine. And get on out from around here because I didn't put it on somebody else. And at the same time, he is better off than you are at the moment. And so we need that resource. I've endured that, y'all. I've endured that one. That's in my book, Out the Gate with a Lemon. I've endured the fact that a woman would tell me, fall back right now. I know who you are. You know who you are. But fall back because I got somebody else that I gave it to. At the same time, he doing better than you at the moment. And I need him to be taking care of this. I need him to be handling this financial situation right now. I know who you are and you know who you are. And she looked just like you. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, I ain't sit here this morning to say all this. But this is a part of my book, Out the Gate with a Lemon. I've came out the gate, y'all, with a lemon of life. We all have lemons. Every one of us have a lemon. Did you hear me? I say all of us have lemons of life. You could have had a daddy in the home with you, which I never knew my biological father because he passed away while I was in my mother's womb. So I never knew a biological father. And so my great-grandfather ended up being my father. I called him daddy. And I called my great-grandmother mama. So it's out the gate with the lemon, y'all. We all came out the gate with lemons of life. All these lemons that we have choices that we have to make to sweeten it or to walk around here bitter. Ooh-wee. And so I chose to sweeten it, to add some agave to it, the lemons of life. And I sipped my lemons and made lemonade consciously, intentionally. Because if you walk around here bitter, it'll make you commit suicide. I say bitter has to be at the bottom of the hourglass, just like sweet has to be at the top. There's only two things in the earth that we have to consider. If you're bitter, then you're going to be negative. If you're sweet, then you might be a little positive. On the positive side of conscientious thought and mindsets and mindset shifts that has to happen. So I'm here this morning to talk real. I don't know how to be fake and phony and flawed. I wish I did sometime. I wish I knew how to be fake, phony, and flawed sometime. I really do. But I promise you, y'all, it's all organic. It's all genuine. It's all sincere when I stand and I speak to the mind of the people. It's coming from a pure space. And if y'all can't feel that, that means your third eye chakra, you need to check and put in check. That means your intuition is off about me. If you can't feel the sincere, genuine perspective by which I deliver a word to the mind of the people. Ooh-wee. So since I've been chosen, and since I've been called, I might as well keep it real. This is my life story. Didn't he tell me back in the day about 50? He said, tell your story so I can get the glory. Did what he told me. So I'm here telling the story. He can get glory out of my story. Is it all hunky-dory? No. Is it my story? Yes. And so I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am on assignment. I am your health-conscious coach. As I sit here and I just sip on my alfalfa, that's health conscious teas, cat's claw, purple leaf tea, rose petal tea. Google these things for yourself and see, is it something that's healthy that will help you through your menopausal symptoms and through your cancerous situations. See if it's something that will help you. So I am your intellectual content creator. I don't know how to create foo-foo content. I don't even have that in my ability to create foo-foo content, foolery content. So I just know how to create intellectual content because I'm a sapiosexual in the earth. I get turned on by thoughts and by positive affirmations and things of that nature. It's a turn on for me. So I am your podcast professor. I have the credentials to be the professor by which you need in every aspect of that word. Spiritually, I've been ordained minister. I have a master's degree in ministry from Ohio Christian Union. I could go that route too in this situation right here. I can go that route. I have all the credentials for that. I'm just lining up with my thoughts as a thought-provoking, especially because I have a bachelor's and a master's in psychology. I'm a psych major. So I line up in that era right there. But at the same time, y'all, I'm just here to talk to the minds of the people. Maybe I got to talk my book out since I'm struggling in writing. Maybe I got to talk this out the gate with the lemon out into the masses. I'll talk it into the mind of the people through speaking. So I'm asking that the speaking engagements come my way. If there's some speaking engagements out there, we don't have to beg for it here in the Hourglass. All we have to do is create the narrative, create the space for speaking engagements. Come my way. In universities and colleges, in college-bound students, in high schools, 11th and 12th graders that's having a decision that's torn between decisions of going to college or higher learning, or you want to go to the military. I'm your speaker. I'll lead and guide you through the process. So I'm here for the help, the mind of the people. I just seen this morning where this dude wanted me to do a master class with him just to see all the universities that's available for people like myself that want to go and speak into auditoriums full of people. I have that capacity to do that. Stand in front of thousands of people and tell them my story. And I listened to my grandmother. My great-grandmother, Willie Lee Davis, thank you. When you sat me down to the coffee table and you said, baby, I want you to go to she wanted me to go to BCC, Bethune-Cookman College is now a university. She wanted me to go to Bethune, and she said, babe, she hadn't set all the stuff up with my great-grandfather that worked on the railroad. He hadn't set everything up for me. And instead of her making it a mandated statement, she said, or you can get a job. I think I told y'all this story already. And she gave me a way out. And sometimes I know there is ways out. A lot of people that's millionaires in the earth right now didn't even go to college, didn't even step one foot on a college campus. But then at the same time, I'm still here. And I'm still here to talk to the mind of the people through universal conscientiousness and understanding and holistic awarenesses. And so I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach, your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And I can stand in all four of those elements, y'all, and be the best version of myself that I can be. And so I'm here I'm here. I'm here to tell somebody, if it doesn't evolve you at this very moment, then it can't involve you at this very moment. If it's not pushing you forward and evolving you through the expansion of financial capacity, if it's draining you of your finances, then it shouldn't have the ability to involve you at this moment. We shouldn't be made to feel bad about the fact that we don't have it to give. So tap into this music, y'all. Tap into this music. Tap in. Tap into this frequency. This is a vibration in the earth that will take you, that has the propensity to take us to the next level. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Hour. It's an hour right now. Okay. All right, y'all. I said what I said what I was supposed to say. I've done what I was supposed to do. And I'm finished. Did you hear me? I said I'm finished. If it doesn't evolve me, then at this moment it cannot involve me. I say if it doesn't evolve me, then it can't involve me. I need the expansion. I need to endure. I need it. And until it come to the point where I evolve to where my resources match my efforts, till it come to the point that it evolved me to the point that my finances match my friendliness. Hey, until it can come to the point where it's all running cohesively together. If it doesn't evolve me and make me evolve, and at this moment it can't involve me. So that's what I was supposed to tell the mind of the people. You're going to have to adopt this slogan. If it doesn't evolve me, then it can't involve me. If it doesn't evolve me, then it cannot involve me. Say it one more time. If it doesn't evolve you, then it cannot involve you. It just cannot at the moment. There's a time and a season for everything, and this is the season of restoration, of being restored financially, being restored in our health, being restored in our wealth, in our walk, and just all of it need to be restored. We need to be replenished. Somebody need to pour into us. Go to the people and ask them for the money and bring it back to us, sir. Instead of you keep draining us from the resources by which we have. Go to the people. Those people. Who those people are? The ones that you allowed to come in. Them people. Turn around and go to them and bring the money back to us. Anyway, I'm gone. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be, hotep. Konnichiwa. Assalamu alaikum. Nang ho. Bonjour. Guten Tag. Salve. Sayo. Hola. Namaste. Konnichiwa. To all the universal languages in the earth. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.